the main thing that, we work on here is kind of figuring out what God gave them and how can they make the most of it.
U starting, first time I met him, I knew something was special about Cutter. Just his skill set from skating to stick handling and shooting. He always had like a step above.
The biggest thing that I've seen as far as growth with Cutter is, I think over the 5 or 6 years he's been around here, has become an elite teammate. And I think that's something that doesn't happen for everybody. And I think to be a career player, you need to be a really good teammate. It's something you have to learn how to do. From his time at CompuWare to his time at the national team to BC, the growth was, in that regard, was pretty incredible.
He truly showed a lot of discipline. He was self-motivated. He wanted it. He'd wake up early in the morning at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning to do practices, and he'd show it us instead of, us showing him.
From a very young age, I had always said, he's not leaving home. So if we need to do something, we're doing it as a family. For years, he's like, I got it, it's fine. We'll do the skates, we'll do this. Mark Ciaccio was a skating coach, which is with
the New York Rangers.
Yeah, awesome guy. And he coached Cutter every morning, 5 a.m. while Sean was doing training. And once we did the brick tournament, sounds silly, 10 years old, but after that, it was like, is it time to go? And he looked at me at that tournament and was like, it's time.
And then we had a powerhouse team. It was ridiculous. I mean, there was 4 first-round picks off that team. Everybody got committed to college. I think in the 4 years that we played for, the youth program, Honeybake, we had lost 7 games and won 250.
I think with Boston, it was easy for Cutter because it was a great city. As far as the school goes, I mean, it's a beautiful campus.
The one thing that Kim made it very clear is that you're only going to play hockey for 2-3 hours a day. You better like the campus, you better like the city. And coming from a hockey background, you always think that's secondary, but it's actually primary. So Boston College was an easy play. There's so many schools, Hockey East. I mean, they had unbelievable crowds this year.
Yeah, it was fun to watch that. It was fun to see last year and then this year how much it
developed,
the success they had. I always say that proud is not a word that is good enough to describe it. So there aren't really words. It's just a feeling, as a parent to be like, wow, look at him. It's
it's pretty surreal. I mean, to come to think about it, wasn't just, it's player of the week. It was player of the month. It was, I scored another goal. And then the World Juniors came in, and then he scores the goal against Finland.
Catch, now gets it to Hudson, back to Gauthier, 15 seconds, shot, and a goal! Gauthier rips it under the bar!
I was like, are you kidding me? And then coming back 20 years, back to Sweden, because it was where he was born, to play in that, city, that country, and then to come back and then, we're going to go to the, Final Four.
Talent. Poked away. Here comes the nation's leading goal scorer, Cutter Gauthier!
One thing after another was like, is it going to stop? It was like, it was really surreal. And then to play his first game in Vegas was like, wow.
Six, 7 in the morning. If it's an early morning like this, I'll just do a yogurt with granola and fruit, and then throw some honey in there. If it's a little bit later, I'll have an omelet with protein pancakes and peanut butter and sugar-free syrup with a banana. So pretty dialed in with the same breakfast. It's one of the 2 every single morning. So once I like something, I tend to keep it. I don't like switching it up too much. So usually from the start of the morning, it's usually pretty quiet, but I listen to some really, really loud music to get me going for the day. Just kind of wakes me up a little bit, whether it's country, rap, just need something. Today should be just a couple AHL guys. A couple of my close buddies will be like Hunter Bruskevich, Seamus Casey. It's a good spot to be in the summer. I'm working out pretty hard. Just want to build that strength up. Over the course of the season, you tend to lose a lot of strength and some muscle, and get that muscle back up again. Put on some extra weight. Get my body back in shape with conditioning and just overall high peak performance type of stuff to get me feeling good and ready to go for camp. You're playing 40 games in college if you get lucky, and then in the NHL you're playing 82. So it's a whole nother season you're playing, which is just crazy to think about. Biggest thing is just getting ready physically. You're going to be playing playing the double amount of games, which means that much energy and, you know, that much more contact is going to be thrown around. So funny story, my roommate, I'm sure you guys know, Sam Colangelo, we were roommates in Vegas for my first game. I didn't know you wear suits like on the plane, like just to go there. We flew in a day early and we had to wear suits. My mom had my suit because it was shipped to my house because it was like a custom one. So I didn't have a suit to like hop on the plane with, go to my first game with. So I was like, Sam, like, you got an extra suit by chance? He's a huge human. He's like 6'4", 215. He's like, yeah, I got an extra one. I don't know if it's gonna fit, but you can try it. So I put it on and like I am swimming in the pants. I had to like roll it up, put some tape on the inside of it and throw the suit jacket on. It was a quick turnaround, went for the Frozen Four, flying back to Boston and going right over there. So I just had it shipped to my parents' place and then they just brought it.
Day in the life. Guess how much I weighed in this morning?
274 pounds.
That's
You
crazy.
should have had them get a video of that, dude.
Yeah, you watch what you say.
Hand on the ground, we're driving through the floor with the side of our hip. Lift up.
I'm gonna need a nap before we play some golf. Scanner push? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Really sink into that back hip. There it is. Load, push, yep. Really load in. What do you think? You ready to lift some weights?
Yeah.
The first thing here, we got through all of our warm-up, but we're gonna go skater push, so all that stuff was kind of prepped for this. Same thing we just did over there for everything. Load in, okay, arm comes across, stay low, drive out, finish through the toe. Belt around your waist, lateral bound. Then last one, we'll go scap circle, grab opposite arms, okay, rear delt out, sweep around, and down. Feel it a little bit here, first couple reps, then send it for the last 3. Yep, use your arms, use your arms. Yep. Okay. 4 on each side.
Oh yeah, Copper. Oh yeah. So for every end of workout, always do this. Wrap it up. Copper, you want to say anything else? There you go. Let's go fuel up with the best protein shake in Durafin. We're getting big this summer, we'll go too. Oh my God, Studs. Studs is having a tough practice today. What do we got now? Early exit for Coop. Are you snapping this back? You going forward? Jay Diz, did you just snip DeBrincat in line? Holy crap. Sniper! Hey, you see that? Hunter just snipped Alex DeBrincat, who makes $8 million a year. What'd you have for workout? I had A and B block, that was it. Just wait till you get on my face.
What?
Oh, dude, it was unreal.
Hey, dude, I gotta
I
get
did a
one.
couple hex bar jumps and then that was it. Did you guys get one? Oh, they're counting the other game? We're up 3-2. Some good defense, Hunter. OHL guys, eh? Oh, wow. All right. Oh, yeah, hit me. Yep, one timer flank, you know me. Camera guy took a puck, big jibs. Yep. Oh, push shot, low glove, that's all it is. Yep. Woo! All right, JD, take a knee so I don't look out of shape. Oh, rip it. Yep, easy. Auto, 8 mil. 2. There we go. There you go. Yeah, they're studs. Yeah, I'm leaking. I always do it. I bring water and leave it in the locker room. Shamo. I'll take a peanut butter cup. Yeah, so this is the rink. Last 2 years at the program. It's where all the magic happened. When I moved out here when I was like 10 or 11, there was a U18 Worlds out here, and it was bumping.
I have just chills just standing out here right now, man.
Like you can see the banners of guys who played in the NHL from the program. Some banners up top. We got to add a couple more to that.
What does it mean to stand on this blue line, though, and wear the red, white, and blue?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I mean, it's something you dream of as a kid. You're just watching Jack Hughes and Clayton Keller play for their country. It means something, you know, something that you can't really describe. It's just a great feeling. And I was fortunate enough to play here for 2 years, and I had a great time. And it was so much fun. Like, those guys are my brothers for the rest of my life. You know, so many people look up to you. You see all the little kids here watching you play hockey, and it's just so special because I was one of those little kids before, and fortunate enough to do it at the World Juniors as well. And obviously win the gold, that was unlike anything else. So that was great.
Talk about that feeling, winning the gold. You had led the team in points, but just to beat Sweden in their own barn.
That was crazy. Yeah, being born there, my dad played pro in Skellefteå, so I was born way up north there, and that was the first time I went back to Sweden, so it was kind of cool, a little reunion type of thing. And that final game, we had the lead the whole game, but like it didn't feel like it. They were always coming after us, and we were finally able to seal it, and it was just so cool. Like, after when we celebrated, like everyone was getting DMs and stuff like that from the Swedish fans. Like it was crazy. I was a little nervous because there was a scrum at the end, and I was the one who actually started it. So
Of course.
yeah, that I wasn't a fan of one of their players, and I gave him a little shove, and it just turned out into that brawl at the end of the game. It was just kind of destined to happen. It couldn't have worked out any better in Sweden against Sweden, and you know, I just knew before the game there was no way we were losing this game. So it was just such a cool feeling.
It's pretty cool. Just all your hard work paid off for that moment, you know?
It was my 5th time playing an international tournament, first time winning a gold. So just bowing your head to put on a gold medal and just looking at it, it was tough.
I saw that picture. You're walking off the ice with the trophy.
It was
the gold,
so cool.
dude.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, Rucker let me hold it. I told Rucker, I'm like, this is mine. I'm not giving it to you. I'm taking it. So I took it off all the fans, and I was able to see my mom in the crowd and gave her a hug, and it was just so special. It was such a great moment. I just got a text yesterday saying we're getting the rings coming in soon.
Let's go, baby.
Great. The one thing I like to live by today is if it was easy, everyone would do it. The brutal wake-ups, the extra work, the extra reps. If it was easy to play in the NHL, everyone would do it. If it was easy to play for the program, everyone would do it. So I like to live by that one. A quote that my mom gave me is like, you do you. Don't try to be anybody else. Just do your thing. You'll attract people. You don't have to, be someone that you're not. And, that worked out great for me. And I noticed a lot. I was trying to be someone else when I first came in here, and she told me that at the beginning of my 7th year, and I just, was myself and, had a great time here. So
how many pucks would you say you shot a day, or do you still shoot a day? I know you're in the NHL now, but has that changed?
Yeah. No, I mean, not really. I mean, that's my moneymaker, shooting pucks. So it was great. I mean, the first year I was here, I played for Computer, and we were fortunate enough to skate and practice out of here, and I got to build a good relationship with Brian Galvin because it was his first year here, and I just asked him, like, Friday, Saturdays, if I can come and shoot pucks. So, it didn't stop at the program, and it's not stopping now. Yeah, so this is it. This is a little messy right now because all the guys, but they made a couple renovations. The USA used to be on the floor, so they moved it up top and then put all the decals around the sides. There's my stall there, and
looks clean.
It's crazy, all the guys that come back here and train, it's a pretty special place. And yeah, guys like Zach Werenski, Josh Norris, DeBrincat, Tyler Mock, Caulfield, Sanderson, Turks, and a lot of more guys that are in here. The Hughes has come out here too, and then you got Larkin too. So
how much are you picking these guys' brains while you're in this locker room? Obviously, you're all in different NHL teams now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like talking to Larkin and DeBrincat. DeBrincat and I have built a good relationship so far this summer. This is his first year working out here, and he's such a cool dude. Like, he looks pretty grumpy sometimes, but he's super good dude. And Jake Sanderson and I have gotten really close over the last couple of years, and he's such a funny dude. He's a character. And then obviously, I don't know how well you know Cole, but Cole's just a treat to be around. He's always juicing up the mood, and
the media loves him.
Yeah, loves him. So he's great to be with in the gym. He's always yelling names, and like I said, it's pretty cool to be surrounded by all this NHL talent, and somewhere you want to be soon. So it's pretty special.
What was it just like skating out that solo lap to start your career, man?
It was so cool. Like I asked the guys before, I was like, what are the coolest places to play? And they're like Vegas or Montreal, because it's just Montreal is just obviously the history with it and how crazy their fans are, and then like Vegas, it's like showtime. Oh, hell yeah.
Can't use that one.
Cameras are on.
Teammate Jacob Fowler has a question for you. Why is Cutter obsessed with lions?
Yeah, it wasn't my decision. The guys gave me it pretty early on and they started calling me Mufasa. It just stuck. I don't really know what it's from. I think it was Connor Joyce early in the season, so I just rode with it all season long.
Raw has one for me? Yeah. I need to know what it is now. This can't be good. Okay, so I hit 2 shots to the green, then I chipped past.
Ask him why his nickname is Mustard.
Chipped past the green.
Here with Seamus Casey. Seamus, we got a question from Rucker McGroarty. He wants to know why you're called the Mustard Man.
Yeah, no, freshman year, my seniors, shout out Nick Kranowitz, Keaton Pearson, they started calling me Mustard Man, just, the last 3 letters of my name, M-U-S, and then it just developed Muss Man, Mustard Man.
You're playing well today. What's in you?
A lot of keys to success, but just hit the ball, hit it straight.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. Utility club? That was left side fairway, no?
I like the hat.
Detroit Lions? We the Detroit Lions. Did I put it in the bunk, eh? Wow, I really thought there was more to open up here.
Nice. Hey, Cutter, Rucker's got a question for you. What's the record in the last 2 golf matches versus him?
It'd be a lot easier if he actually golfed with me, and he seems to make a lot of other plans with God knows who. So last time I played with Rucker, I probably won. I mean, he's not the best golfer, so it's not too hard to beat him. Came out left.
What is this? Let's get the old trusty 6 back of the stance.
Agreed. What the was that?
I need to make a putt. This is for double.
This is for double?
Yeah, I duffed 2 shots in a row. He actually pounded the ball, dude. Hold on.
All right, we got a broken twig here from Casey. Don't know what happened here. Care to explain?
One-timers.
One tease from the point here. Game 6 tonight on ESPN. Oilers, Panthers. Guys, you got predictions for tonight?
Yeah, I think Edmonton's hot and they're going back home. I think they're going to seal the deal, push Game 7.
Yeah, I'll say Edmonton. Just always root for Game 7s.
It'd be nice if they had like the shot tracers. You ever watch those golf
That'd be
videos?
so sick.
They don't even have to know where the ball's going. They just put it
straight every time.
Yeah.
And Seamus nukes his 18th 380-yard straight drive of the day. There's no way you're pinned high.
I know, but I might have hit the cart path. I thought I went down this little hump here.
You see it? Oh.
We should golf like this all the time with just 70 people following you around.
I think we should too.
I have no idea where my ball is. Dude, Cut, you had to have seen something.
Go in. For a birdie.
Run.
We're on hole 9, wrapping her up here. Boys, do we know the score? Do we want to know the score?
I'm around 9 over. About 9. I'm on 9 or 10 over.
7?
Are you?
I think I'm 7 over right now.
What's the handicap usually?
My handicap's a 10.9 right now. It's not very good.
We're just under 20.
Let's focus on the NHL here. If you guys were in the All-Star game in the competition, what competition would you be in?
Not fastest skater, not hardest shot, stick handling. No way I'm beating any of those guys. Probably passing.
I'd probably go accuracy shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
One guy on your new team that you want to take on in golf.
Alex Killorn, he's a stick, but I got a lot of work to do.
That's crazy.
What?
You just chirped Alex Killorn.
No, I didn't.
What, is it 2-time cup champ?
That's not a chirp.
He's a stick?
A stick.
Oh, is it?
And nasty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly won't be playing that one. Oh boy. Talk about a cutter. Looking for a Kirkland ball.
We shouldn't have too much editing with the amount of good shots we hit today.
All right, questions for both of you here. Favorite college barn you played at in your time?
Western Michigan, freshman year rivalry. It's just a great rivalry. Everyone hates each other. And their barn, I love Yost, best drink ever, but Western did a great job and super loud. We were not welcome there, and we had a good overtime win. Shout out Husey, had a sick goal.
The bow.
The bow, yeah. And that was just a sick barn to play in.
I'd have to say Maine. That place is nuts. Their student sections are crazy. They're like on top of you for warm-ups and yelling, spitting, you name it, they're doing it. So that was a pretty tough place to play in this year.
Cutter, I mean, you guys got it back going here at BC. What was that like, just having it packed every weekend at home there at Conte?
Yeah, it was special. Like going from last year, freshman year, to sophomore year, just a big jump in how well we did, and it was just so cool. Every home game was pretty much sold out. When we played Michigan State, Denver, like all those big teams, BU, like it was crazy. Our student section, came out and they were jumping, and it really fueled us for those games. And
I do want to say I think our smashy burgers are ready.
Let's go review these burgers. I mean, these guys just...
I mean, he was just slinging these things across the grill. Boompa sauce.
Wow.
Yeah. Burger's giving me the potential to go low on the back nine. Moose Ridge. Smashy burger.
We've got a question from Jay Cranon. It's for Seamus Shave Ice Casey. He wants to know if you have any tips on how to shave up the ice this summer.
Hey Jay, yeah, so lots of chicken and rice. You know how to do it. Lots of mobility, get in the sauna, everything you do right now.
I'm happy shooting a good round today. I hope Cutter can dial it in a little bit and shoot a little bit better.
Hey, Rupp, playing an away game?
yeah, get that in the video. Oh, that's gotta go. Just a little layup. Yep.
What'd you hit?
I towed a 9-iron.
From 187 yards out, you hit a 9-iron.
175.
Right in front of the clubhouse.
And with a par.